I think about Steven Gibbs. Somebody did a request about this dude. They wanted me to do what I think about Steven Gibbs, dude. Steven Gibbs is some dude who made a time travel machine. Okay, I don't know much about Steven Gibbs because I only listened to 15 minutes of his interview on Coast to Coast out of like a 3-hour-long interview with Coast to Coast. But out of the 15 minutes that I watched of Steven Gibbs, I'm going to make a video what I think about Steven Gibbs. So, if somebody's like, fuck you, how could you possibly make a video about Steven Gibbs and all you watched was 15 minutes of the interview with Coast to Coast? I'm like, dude, it's just a video. If you're pissed off, upload your own video. I can't. They'll make fun of me. Yeah. What I think about Steven Gibbs. Okay, this dude, he's like, yeah, I made a thing. I didn't get to the part where he said he went to the other universe, but he's like, yeah, man, like other universe, you have to be holding on to it the whole time, and you can travel to the other parallel universe. Okay, what do I think about that? Oh, man. It could be true. It could be true, man. I'm gonna claim agnostic about Steven Gibbs. Agnostic means I don't know. Could be true, man. I'm not gonna say I don't believe Steven Gibbs. That guy could be telling the truth. One reason to not believe him is that he doesn't have any stories. Now, of course, I don't know if he doesn't have any stories because I didn't watch his stories, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any stories because I didn't check out Steven Gibbs' YouTube channel and like watch well, I know he doesn't have this, but Steven Gibbs' story about when he went to the parallel universe of Earth in the 1950s and he went here and here and there. You know, he doesn't have a huge description of what parallel universe is like and all the teachings that he learned from that, you know. If I had a parallel universe machine and I went around, I would be having so many videos about the parallel universe experience. Talking about this universe I went to, that universe I went to. You know, you never hear the end of it from me. And old Steven Gibbs, man, all you're going to hear from Steven Gibbs is the one interview on Coast to Coast. And I can tell you that right now. And I haven't even done my research. I can tell you that right now. So that's a reason to not believe him. But some people just don't know how to communicate. And you know, like there was this dude, Al Bielek, who did the Philadelphia experiment, and he traveled into the future of America, like 300 years in the future, where we all had the floating cities and stuff. And he was a tour guide for 2 years, and he didn't really have anything to say other than that. And I'm going to kind of claim agnostic about that too. I'm not going to disbelieve him. Because there's some people who just don't like, you know, like my dad was kind of like this. You couldn't really get a story out of him. You wouldn't be like, oh, tell me about your years you spent in Germany. He wouldn't really tell you. He'd be like, oh, yeah, I did that. And then he'd like lose his train of thought. Okay, I don't want to talk about it. It's kind of like how old people are, and lots of people are, you know. That's why nobody has all the trolls and stuff on YouTube. You're a douche faggot. It's like, well, you suck. Well, where's your video? What? Fuck you with the video. You know, but if you actually knew the person and they just went to France for 3 months and you'd be like, yo, what was France like? They'd be like, fucking douchey France. Fuck you. Where'd you go? France, Paris, Versailles and shit. You know, they can't tell you. So I'm not going to like disbelieve him just because he can't tell the story. Some people just can't communicate. Can't tell you the story. But I'm just going to claim agnostic. I mean, if he has that thing, if I had money laying around, I would buy his little time travel device and I would use it. I'd give it a try. I think time travel is totally possible. And it's totally possible that you can have this technology right in front of your face with normal people using it. Billy Bob Joe back there in the shed is using it every day. And nobody knows about it, you know. And anybody can use it. And he invites everybody to use it, but nobody takes him up on it. And there you go. That's that, you know. That's totally possible. I totally think that's possible, but I don't really have anything else to say about it. I hope Steven Gibbs does some more talkage. I don't know how the system works because I haven't really done the research and stuff. But if he really wanted to do it right, you know, and sell his device, he should make a nice website and all that and stuff. So that's what I think about Steven Gibbs. From the authority on Steven Gibbs, I'm YouTube authority on Steven Gibbs. Kyle Pounds.